Oh, hello. Welcome to my channel. I have always wanted to say that. Today, I decided to start a YouTube channel, and the reason I decided to start one is because I've been journaling about this a lot and like thinking about it in therapy. But I was thinking about how I really don't have a chance to self-express myself, and especially because I'm in law school, I figured that it would be a really good opportunity to have a creative outlet just to express myself and become comfortable with myself, because I feel like I don't really know how to do that. So today we're doing a clean with me, and I'm at home in Michigan, and we're going to clean my closet. Let me show you. You're balanced on a couple sheets. But this is my closet, and as you can tell, whoops, I have some clothes down here. But it's like, it has a bunch of my kids' clothes, all of my books. Fun fact, when I was little, I had a blog called The Nerdy Bookworm, and I thought it was so cool. I thought I was gonna be like this big famous blogger, and I guess I always have liked to write, which is why I'm in law school now, but it's not a very fun kind of writing. I feel like I used to really like writing, reading, arts, and I don't know why I stopped. I guess that's kind of what being 26 has been about for me so far, is like rediscovering creative expression. I'm like holding this door open. Rediscovering creative expression and things like that. You are definitely crooked, but that's okay. Anyways, the goal, so as you can see, there's this, and I'm kind of embarrassed to show this, but I have a bunch of like clothes sitting here, and then I have books sitting over here. So the goal is basically to be able to put away all of the clothes that are sitting there. I have my suitcase there, and then also to put away some of these books, maybe donate. I did call someplace because I was wondering if I could sell any of my books, and I don't think I can. And the books that I want to donate are ones that I haven't read in like years, but I know are still popular, like Hunger Games, and I have a Kindle now, so I figured I could just use that, just because books are getting quite cumbersome, especially to carry in New York. So the goal is to set aside books to donate to the library, and then go through these, set aside clothes to donate, and then put all the clothes into these and like clear up some space. And there's like some cubby things here that I would like to clean. So I'm gonna watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives while doing this. I'm gonna put on headphones too though. And I watched season 2 already with my sister. It was really good. I actually was a religion minor in college, and so I feel like religion and why people believe is always a really interesting topic for me. But I want to go back and watch season 1, so we're gonna do that while we clean. I'll put my headphones in, but hopefully it'll be like some really cute ASMR. My God, I used to be obsessed with calligraphy too when I was little. I was actually pretty good at it. I kind of could want to get back into it, but I don't know. Also, Sarah J. Maas is such a popular author. I literally have one of her first books. I feel like I discovered her, but I clearly didn't. She's so popular. And I also wrote a book in like a camp. Wow, such a like memory lane. I am happy I'm giving things away though, because let me reduce that. I am happy I'm giving things away though, because I feel like I just am excited for kids to read too. This is also a really good series, Defiance by CJ Redwine. It's definitely like young adult, but it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. So these are also really good books. I don't know when these are published. Oh my god, Borders. Takes me back. These were from 2007. It's 8 years old. Wow. 16. 36 books, and a lot of them are series, like this one I have like the first and second book. This one I have all the books. This one I have the first and second. This one I have all three, like a lot of books. Oh wait, I actually have all three of these too, so that's good. I think I'll go to the library tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm gonna reorganize this. Let me see if you guys can see. So it's like this now, very messy. So I'm gonna reorganize, and my hair is a mess. I think my standard for keeping books is any ones that I know I read a lot, have read in the past, or like past couple years, or ones that I think my standard for keeping books is the ones that I will probably read now, the ones that are like sentimental value for me, or the ones that I want to pass down to like my own kids, hopefully one day. So I'm gonna reorganize these books, and yeah, that's the next step, and then I'll go to the closet. Cool. Okay, I moved you guys a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see. I think what I'm gonna do in terms of organization, there's like a bunch of books here. I'm gonna organize from young to old in terms of age range of who will read. Let's do that. I'm gonna put the books that I'm gonna give away in here. Oh, let me see if I can move you down. filled up this entire bag. Oh no. Oh, for sure. Let's put it. Hello. You're propped up very precariously, but today we are going to run some errands. I'm going to the library to drop off the books that I was organizing yesterday. Then I'm gonna go to the mall. I feel like I'm running with Ons that are medium cushion, and I feel like they're good, but I don't feel like they're like too great. I feel like honestly they're giving me a little bit of shin splints, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, you need to just have better form, which I do have good form. I think it could always be better, as with everything, but I just feel like the way that I'm running distance wise, I should prioritize cushion. So I'm gonna try to go to the mall and see. Nordstrom is having a anniversary sale, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find a good discount pair of shoes. And I'm trying to spend less money in general, but if I can find a pair of shoes that are on sale for under $150, then I feel like they're worth it and I can get it. Surprisingly, this is a decent place for now. Went to the mall, total flop. They first of all didn't even have the shoes that I wanted. And then I was looking at their other medium cushions, and none of them were a part of the anniversary sale, which I feel like is like totally on purpose, because they know that Ons are one of the most popular brands. So I'm gonna check if On is on sale at any point, first of all, because the ones that I have are great for the like 3-mile runs that I'm doing right now. Even though I do get shin splints sometimes, I'm like, should I just like buy a foam roller or a body gua sha so that way I can sort of get out the tension to make it easier. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better though after going outside and like breathing and walking around. I feel like I just needed to get out of the house and get a little bit of fresh air. So mall was a bust. That's okay. I think I might go to Fleet Feet and see if that is successful, but they don't have any sales right now, so I guess shoes are out of the question. It's 2:30 right now, so I'm gonna head back towards the gym because the library's on the way to the gym, drop off the books, and then just go to the gym. I think I'm just gonna run. If we're lucky, maybe we'll do a little bit of arms, but nothing crazy. So we'll see you after the books. These are the books, by the way. You can kind of see them. They're stacked heavy. Okay, I just, finished returning the books. Not returning, donating. And I just love coming to the library. When I was little, me, my sister, and my dad used to come here every single Saturday on the dot. So many of my after school activities occurred here. What an odd phrasing, occurred here. And it was just really nice to give back. One day I really hope to keep donating to this library because I feel like I began to love reading books here. I entered public speaking classes here. Just really good memories. I'm going to the gym. Energy is flagging a bit, but I'm actually gonna take this off because it's like 48 degrees. Or sorry, it feels like 48, is actually 50, and it's rainy, and you would think it's cold, but actually it's kind of warm. So I'm gonna take this off. But as I'm getting ready to go to the gym, I was thinking about how the summertime is always really happy, but it's kind of sad. And I was thinking about this while I was listening to Taylor Swift's album, because she released it in April, Torture Poets Department. And I was thinking about it because the summer is when my grandpa passed away 5 years ago. And then in that year, that was 2020, and in that year, like 4 other people who I was really close to passed away, and I'm just thinking about how I didn't even get to go to their funerals and just grief in general. And I was thinking about how the people who I never met, like my dad's brother who passed away and my two grandmothers on like my maternal paternal grandmothers who passed away, I was just thinking about how I have never met them, but it still feels like I know them. And I think that grief is really bad. Obviously, losing someone is always bad, but I was thinking about how grief comes up in random times, but most of those times and those memories, even though there are negative aspects when people are alive and you interact with them, or I'm sure of people who I've never met, their experiences, the memories you remember are largely positive. And I was just thinking about how so much of grief is reminiscing on positive memories and wishing you could relive those. And I feel like that is really interesting because we think of grief as such a sad thing, when in reality, the memories themselves and the missing them isn't what's sad. It's the fact that you'll never be able to see them again, which is what is sad. And unfortunately, there's nothing to do with grief but move on, because no one has any other option. But I feel like for a long time, because I lost so many people back to back to back, I feel like I just like, it has taken, I only really ran out of storage, but I was saying, it's only recently that I feel like I've been fully processing the grief. I also think it's okay not to process the grief. There's some days when I'm really sad. Obviously, like my sister graduated college and I was very sad then. And I also feel like part of me isn't allowed to feel super sad because I was close to them, but I was never their favorite grandchild, or like I didn't know them in the case of my grandmothers. But I feel like everybody feels grief differently, and it's okay to feel sad because at the end of the day, it's human empathy. Oh, hey. Came back from the gym. I was like, okay, we'll see how we feel. If we feel good, maybe I'll do weights. If we don't feel good, maybe I won't. And I felt really good. Honestly, I feel like doing a run inside instead of outside, because around my house, it's like really hilly. I feel like that was a good run, but I was like, you know what? Don't push it, take the win. So I realized I want to get, a body wash shop from Ulta, so I'm gonna go there. It's a little bit expensive, it's like $30, but I'm just gonna see what options they have and then decide. I have a gua sha at home, but it's like just for my face, and I don't want to use like for my face and my body, and I mostly just need it for my legs, and I like don't want to buy an oil or anything. I was just like, let me just use cream, lotion, like things like that, and it'll be fine. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna go to Ulta, and I'm kind of hungry, but I know I have food at home, but we'll see. I'll ask my sister if she wants anything. But it was a good workout, so off we go. I also got one of my grades back from my semester, and I got a B, which I'm so mad about. I just think I'm mad because I feel like I put in a lot of effort into studying, and it's disappointing that I got the lowest grade you could get if you put in a reasonable effort. And I don't really know what happened. The class was incredibly hard. It was admin law, and I should have pass-failed it, honestly, but it's fine. I'll save my pass-fail for like evidence or something. And who knows, maybe I did excellent on my other classes, but it's just frustrating to have such a low grade. But you win some, you lose some. And I didn't like lose terribly, honestly. I know I got an A in one of my other classes, so hoping I pull through on my other two classes. So yeah. But it was really nice listening to the podcast. So I'm going to keep listening to the podcast, go to Ulta, and I will see you maybe again in the car if I end up buying something from Ulta. So see you in a bit. Okay, hello. I came back with it. It was actually on sale. It was really expensive base value, but it was $25 after the sale, which is fine. This is what it looks like, and I'm really excited. I honestly think it will be a good purchase, and I think it comes with use a body oil or serum that provides a lot of slip, and it gives directions on lymphatic drainage, things like that. Anyways, I think it'll be really good. I'm really tired now. I'm so hungry because I had dosa for brunch, but now it's like 4:40. Wow. So I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go home, eat. And yeah, I did try to go to TJ Maxx, which is right next door, and I didn't end up finding something that's cheaper that was exactly what I wanted, like a bigger gua sha. Although they did have a good selection. Nothing there like astounded me either. Oh, I did hear though that Tower 28 is coming out with a mineral sunscreen, and I am so excited for it. I will be first in line for the Tower 28 sunscreen because I'm a big sunscreen fanatic. My favorite ones are the Belief one, that is one that I'm having right now, and the Belief one is good. Beauty of Joseon is okay. I find that it has a little bit of a white cast. Shiseido Urban Environment cannot go wrong with it. Oh, Innisfree is also really good, and it's more of a budget option. But as you can tell, I am all about the Korean sunscreens because their FDA requirement, or not FDA requirements, they have ingredients that American sunscreens do not have because FDA requirements haven't updated to include new technology for sunscreen in sunscreens. And I also really like it because they have a lot of non-white cast options. However, Tula also has a really good clear sunscreen, and I love to support South Asian women, so that's also a really good brand. This vlog is just a mix of everything, but I'm kind of loving it. I do think I'm gonna end it now because I want to edit it, and I am tired and I want to go home and eat. So hopefully I'll have good food. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.